Welcome back! Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Archero walkthrough videos. I'm your host Gazda. Are you stuck on Cave of Bones? Well, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to go over all the strategy you need to know to beat this wave set dungeon. So just stick around. There's only one new enemy that I can recall, and as soon as you understand their pattern of attack, which you will need to, because this enemy appears again in the next dungeon, Dungeon 7, you'll want to know how you can avoid them and their attacks. But without further ado, let's just kind of jump right into it, okay? So let's see what the random number generator god has blessed us with today. Today is September 4th. Yes. Okay, we're going to go with Blaze. HP boost is helpful, but I don't know if I can actually one-shot any bosses without taking damage, so I might not be able to trade away health for some sort of relevant skill from the devil, so we're going to go with Blaze for higher DPS. So at this point, I don't gotta hold your hand anymore, guys. You've made it this far. You know how to play. This is a great stage for grinding scrolls, because when you encounter Dungeon 7, you're going to want to start getting scrolls, because Dungeon 7 is a real show. Like, I'm not even joking. I've been stuck on it for 2 months. You need to really have skill in that one. No amount of epic gear is going to really save you for that one, because it's a boss rush mode. So every move has to be perfect, and I can't even make perfect moves, even though, like, I've literally played the bosses several times. It's just a grind, because you really can't take damage, because it's just boss after boss after boss, and there's a twist, but I'll get into that when we get to that dungeon, which will probably not be the next video, because I want to go over some of the new features, like hero mode, go over that for you guys, explain that, show you a walkthrough of that, and then they actually introduce new heroes. So I want to kind of go over that too. So we can maybe potentially play around with that. That might be the secret to me getting past Dungeon 7. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Shadow Clone, Diagonal Arrows, Bouncy Wall. I think I'm actually going to go with Diagonal Arrows, because Shadow Clone is more of a chance for a drop that when an enemy dies, it summons a clone of you, but it doesn't clone your skills. It just shoots one arrow. And it's helpful, I guess, but like it only lasts for a couple seconds. It's more important for my pets to have more overall DPS. Now, since this is the first stage of the waves, I get 2 level ups. So we're going to go with Shield Guard just to have a little bit more defense. Alright, so I actually did look into it. We're going to Crit Master Miner. This won't let me actually, I'm not even going to click it. The ad's not ready whether I'm recording or not, so there's something wrong with the game. I don't know why I can't actually grab that skill. If you have better luck, leave a comment in below. Maybe it's the settings that I have that won't allow me to watch the ad. But this is the new enemy. It's a scarecrow that hops around, gets close to you, and shoots out 4 projectiles that curve. Now, the best key is, like a lot of things in this game, keep your distance. If you are far enough away, you will be able to avoid the projectile, and or the projectile will curve at the end and not even hit you. So that's the best thing, is keep your distance from the scarecrow. Now, there's actually a scarecrow boss in Dungeon 7, so you really want to get... This is also a good reason why you can grind this level. You can get used to its pattern of attack, so you can actually take out these scarecrows and then be ready for the scarecrow boss. And when you see that scarecrow boss, it's no joke. It's a really hard boss. It's always random if I actually kill that boss. Like, that's how hard it is. So yeah. Oh, there's another new enemy in this stage. It's these blue ice snakes. So whereas the red snakes from the desert level, the original desert level, we're going to go with HP boost for this one, shot out 3 projectiles that were kind of in a line. They shoot out 3 projectiles in a diagonal. But otherwise, they're pretty much the same thing, so you shouldn't have very much problem with them. So now we got another angel. Take Strand Heart. We're at basically full health. So now we got the first boss. I think it usually always is the snake boss. Let's see. Yeah, so it's a new snake boss. It has 1 move. This is it. When it pops out, it shoots a clockwise of projectiles. It shoots out a projectile that then splits into a clockwise projectile. So it's actually, once you get the handle on the pattern, it's actually very easy to avoid. Just, you know, Make sure you're far away, like not like what I just did right there, and you shouldn't have any problem because it's literally always these projectiles. Ooh, I took damage. It looks like I'm not going to be being able to trade the skill, the health for a skill from the devil. Thanks to that mistake, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Yeah, this is not a hard boss. It's just a tedious boss because you can't actually really sit in one spot to do a lot of DPS to be able to take out the snake. But hopefully that gives you enough viewing pleasure to be able to see what needs to be done to take out the snake boss. It's just a tedious boss. It's not a hard one. I think the snake from the original desert level is a little bit harder, to be honest. I'm gonna take side arrows. Let's see what it gives me. Nope. And I will watch those ads another time when I'm playing without recording. Because it's just a hassle to actually have to edit it out of the video, because these videos tend to be over 20 minutes. And since I'm lazy and don't transfer the video to my computer to edit on Adobe Premiere Pro, I'm trying to get away with as little editing as possible, so I use a editing app on my phone. But yeah, this stage is a lot of the classic enemies that you've encountered from Lost Castle and Crystal Mines, and there's only really, I think, 2 new enemies, which is really the Ice Snake and the Scarecrow. And as you can see, the closer you are to Scarecrow, it's harder to avoid the attack. You keep your distance, focus on other enemies, and you shouldn't have too much problem. Their arc for their attack is pretty large, so that's why you really want to keep your distance. And they do come for blood. They're coming after you. Summoners, they're same problem that you had in Crystal Mines. Just make sure you're not standing too still. Shouldn't have a problem with that one. You got the mummies. It's nothing new here, guys. You are pros at this level if you've gotten this far. It's just about cadence of knowing when to stand still and when to move. But again, if you made it this far, you shouldn't be having any problems as far as understanding how to play. Okay, this is a tough one. Now, I think Blazing Strike is something that's new to this level. Like when you beat Lost Castle, it unlocks Blazing Strike as a new power-up. What Blazing Strike is it's not something I would grab very regularly. Grab it when there's nothing else good. It's like the swords, except what it is it's just a projectile that will shoot out automatically. It's like a homing missile, but it doesn't really home. Like if the enemy moves, they can avoid it. But it's not bad. It does do a decent amount of DPS, and if you can stack some strikes, so there's like Frost Strike, Blazing Strike, Lightning Strike, all that, then you almost have like a machine gun of constant strikes. I've only been able to do that twice because I rarely get like multiple Blazing Strikes in my power-up repertoire in a run. But I'm actually going to go with Wingman. Wingman's another new skill that I don't think we've actually had the opportunity to have in any of our runs. Wingman is one of those invaluable skills that I would say, if it appears, grab it. It's like Shield Guard. Wingman allows your pets to absorb damage, absorb projectiles, sorry. So that's really helpful because there's a lot of bosses that shoot out a lot of projectiles and sometimes it's hard to avoid. So then if you can kind of hide behind your pet, but just be aware because your pet never stands still, and sometimes when you're hiding behind it, they'll move at the last second and then you'll eat a projectile. So just be very conscientious of where your pet is, but it helps. They literally eat the projectiles and it doesn't kill them. They can't die. So very helpful skill, and I'm actually going to grab that one. Otherwise, I would have picked the multi-shot because it's always good for them to have more DPS. So that's a little bit of my walkthrough on those skills. So now we're at level 8. Nothing difficult here, no new enemies. This stage does have the return of the Grim Reapers, so just be aware of that. The Scythes, what are they called? The Magi? The Mages. I'm drawing a blank. What my pet is. The Grim Reaper, but the enemy version. You got these little rock guys. Remember, if you stay close to them, they're going to pelt you with those projectiles, but their attacks are so random, it's really unlikely that you're going to actually get popped by them. So, yeah, you got wolves, you got the rock golems that spin this time and shoot out projectiles. I'm actually taking a lot of damage, so I'm going to try and just be quiet here for a second so I can get this under control. You got a return of the red spiders that shoot out a projectile. Remember, it's just all about patience, not standing still too long, and use cover as necessary. You can use it too. There we go. Alright, I think I'm actually going to go with Spirit Front Arrow +1. Just give my pets a little bit more damage output. Okay, now we got double bats. It's kind of hard to not take damage in this. It's literally the bats from the crystal mines. And so really how they're trying to win you over, or not win you over, is how they're trying to kill you is by just spamming you with constant attacks. But it's still the same attack. So if you're used to the pattern, you should have no problem here. And this is why Shield Guard is definitely helpful and why Wingman's helpful, because you can see they can absorb some of those attacks. Like literally my bat just absorbed that attack. I actually died. First time. Alright. Let's take this serious, guys. I've rarely died on the bats. They really are out for blood. They just want to embarrass me on my little recording of this. But when you kill one bat, you get a full health. Not a full health, but you get healed. So that definitely helps so you can take out the other one. This I might actually not actually ace this one. Interesting. Because the dragon is a little diff. There's another dragon at the end of this one. It's a magma dragon. I think so. I'm actually going to take Bolt Strike. So you can actually see the strike move. But yeah, I always usually have that buffer whenever I play this one. So I'm going to have to be very careful that I actually beat this now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, now you got the brown wolves. So remember, they charge further distance and they have more health. And now I'm just taking stupid damage from just literally running into enemies. In a room like this, I would try and take out the summoners first. Try and like focus on them. Because the skeletons, remember, they follow you around. But the summoners are literally... And see, this Bolt Strike actually helps because it does the same effect as lightning. If I had lightning imbued in my arrows. So that damage jumps. So by me packing them all together, I'm able to actually hit for more damage. Woo! It's getting saucy over here. Okay. Shield, Godsend. If you were able to see that frame, the shield actually absorbed that that bullet. This is crazy amount of projectiles on the screen. Took out the summoner. I think that's the last one. No, there's one more summoner. Scarecrow's over there. And we got it. Okay. Ooh, and I leveled up. That's good for a little heal boost. I'm going to go with Rage. This is really helpful, especially since I don't have a continue now. Because what Rage does, if you recall, is the lower your health is, it quantifies, multiplies your damage output. And that can really help as I'm getting lower and lower in health. So I can try and just win it over at the end. Okay, we got... do I want to take the heal? This is a tough one. I'm going to take that attack speed. I'm going to get a heal for the boss. I think I can last without it. Tornado. 105. No, I'm not going to buy anything from them. Okay. Yeah, remember, now you got like the Grim Reapers, and they are a nuisance because they're little sights. Easier to see in this stage because it's a yellow stage, so you can see their red sights versus Lost Castle, it's dark. Can't always see their attack, but they're still one of the most difficult enemies. Try and take them out first. You'll be happy that you did. I'm actually going to be a little cheap here and try and utilize that corner so I can avoid taking too much damage. I took out the summoner first. So yeah, I'll be cheap. I will do what I need to do sometimes, if it means the difference between me winning or losing. Take out that ghoul, this ghoul. I think that if you're encountering double ghouls, the purple ghoul is definitely higher priority because their attack literally is a wave. So it's harder to avoid than just the regular old fireball. Then would come like laser bat. That is a very smart bat, just hiding behind cover so that I can't get it. Okay. We got another... No, we got the... Okay, great. I'm going to take the heal for this one. I don't need another attack boost. Okay, it's double bats. They take a lot less damage, or I mean, a lot more damage than the double fire bat. I guess they're both bats. Easier to avoid, and you shouldn't have too much problem. Just keep your distance here. I think I'll be able to kill them both without taking too much damage, and I'll be able to get a full heal out of it. But yeah, they literally do the same move. So, just like keep your distance. The swirl comes out of projectile, and you can see where it's coming from and get in the zone where you won't take any damage. One's dead, that's a heal. This one's dead, that's another heal. There you go, I'm at full health. And I almost leveled up. And now I did. Okay, level 10. So we got one more level. We can get one more ability. I'm actually going to take the Spirit Multi-Shot. Because I need a little bit more DPS so I can make sure I finish this strong. So let's go ahead here. So now they're shooting 2 waves of attack. We got bats, which are annoying. The bats are so annoying because they really just swarm you. But yeah, now my pets are shooting the front arrow twice, but then it's a multi-shot and it's a diagonal. Like, look at all that laser. That's covering a lot of ground right there. It's almost guaranteeing that someone's always getting hit. Woo! You don't want to get hit by those fireballs. And this stage it's gonna do like 1,000 damage. So I can only take like 4, maybe 5 of those max. It's a party over here on this stage. My laser bat is putting in the work, let me tell you. Take out that ghoul real quick. Get them all bunched up. There we go. Ooh, so close. So we'll hit it on the next stage, which is good. We can get a little heal. I'll take the HP boost. It's 900 heal health, plus a higher base. And then for Final Angel, I'll get a heal. And I should be able to ace the last boss. Okay, we got skeletons, we got spiders. Shouldn't be that hard of a first wave. Let's see if we can take them out before that happens. There's a dog over. Let's see. Keep your distance here. Just hammer out some DPS on those scarecrows, on those spiders. Good thing about the little red spiders is their attack isn't in a circle, in a clockwise, so we're able to take them out from a distance pretty easily. Here comes the wolves. Ooh, I'm getting close. The good thing I got rage. Helps as I'm lower in health so I can really take these guys out quicker. That is not even fair. That is not even fair. Wow. All right. That's that run. I'm gonna have to do this again for you guys. Okay. I lost. Really disappointed. Alright, well, guys, you know, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the video, comment on the video. I will upload this again. I'll try this again, and I should have no problems acing it tomorrow. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If there's anything you want to see specifically in this video, by all means, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to cover it, because I think that everyone can be better at Archero. This is a testament to how hard this level is, where when I actually beat it, you'll see, like, the statistic of, like, how high it is compared to other players that have gotten that high. Where I even died. Like, I haven't even beat level 7, so, like, you can tell that level 6 is sometimes, you know, a half and half. I usually can complete it. This is the first time I've died in a while. It's unfortunate I was recording, but it happens sometimes. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, so I'll see you next time. Bye!